the sex cold, but I wanna get rest with you. Go up as the move, but I had to say extra. Once we pay, then I'ma stick your liquor. I need my cake and my bitches. Right away, your nigga, right away, you gonna do? At your work, got 12 all on your clip. On your clip. Play no game, girl, I know you lit. It's your world, baby, it's your world. Fuck them bitches, baby, it's your world. Those out, they dying to ride with us. Ride it, ride with us. But ride or die, only wanna trust. Walk as the move, but I had to say extra. Once we pay, then I'ma stick your liquor. I need my cake and my bitches. Right away, your nigga, right away, you gonna do? At your work, got 12 all on your clip. On your clip. Play no game, girl, I know you lit. It's your world, baby, it's your world. Fuck them bitches, baby, it's your world. Find that move weight like your Patterson. Legend with the heat like your Patterson. Cook it up, cut it up, back it up clear. You get a fatty, my bitch, a motherfucking trap queen. At your work, got 12 all on your clip. On your clip. Play no game, girl, I know you lit. It's your world, baby, it's your world. Fuck them bitches, baby, it's your world.
Yeah, my cousin Jermaine.
What's going on? We back in the building.
Yeah, episode what now? Give me the number.
It's episode 14.
14, there you
14 weeks. 14, man.
go. Yeah, 14 strong. I feel like it was, just yesterday, right?
I remember how we started. You remember how we started? Yo,
Yeah, everything going back and forth.
trying to get
right?
that sound right. We was echoing.
Yeah, but you gotta crawl before you walk. So
Yeah.
that's what happens all the time. You can't just jump into it and know what you're doing off top.
Yeah.
Because I didn't go to school for this. You ain't go to school for this. So.
Yo, definitely.
Yeah. YouTube is the teacher of everybody nowadays.
How was your last couple weeks, man? I know we missed last week, so
Yeah. Everything was good. You know,
I see you posting them summer pics, man.
Nah, that was just
Showing
something, man.
the- I mean,
Peoples,
showing-
man. That was just my peoples, man. We just had a little fun.
Working out.
Yeah, we just like to have
showing
a
the
little
cuts.
fun.
Yeah, I see he ain't playing, man.
Just have a little bit of fun, man. That's it, man. Health is wealth.
Yeah.
Like he be telling me all the time. So
I had a good time, man.
good one last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it was my wife, her birthday last weekend. So,
Okay.
we celebrate that a little bit.
Yeah, all right. So happy
yeah.
belated with it. Happy belated to mine as well.
Yeah. We had a good time.
Yeah,
Then she wanted to go extend her birthday earlier today, man.
Yeah. Some bumps and bruises from earlier today from you. All right. I saw the ice
I'm
packs
good.
when I came in. So you good? What happened, man? Let us know.
Skating never been my thing.
All right.
So but I want to support her.
Yeah, always.
So I'm gonna get out there with her, and I'm getting a little bit better.
Now, when you say a little bit, what's a little bit better? How many is it? You subtracting times you fell? That's how you know.
My worst fall. I was going. I couldn't stop.
Yeah, that's what they say, right? That's the stopping is the main thing.
Stopping
anyway.
and getting over the fear of just moving your legs and
But hey,
it ain't overnight.
nah, that's
I
another.
seen my son. He ain't skating over. A long time. He went out there.
But it's like riding a bike, though. They said once you really get it, it's like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that's the perfect way to do it, and it's a good exercise too. Once you really get it down.
Sweating. You just sweating in there, man. That is a good workout. But look, my goal is by the end of the summer, I want to be able to go there at 11 o'clock at night and skate with the pros, man.
With the
pros. So I'm gonna go about twice a month.
Okay, yeah, because
You know,
I know that's like the pros is something different.
Yeah.
That's like a whole nother world.
You know, I mean, they be dancing and skating with the music. So that's one of my goals this summer. So yeah, look, I'm gonna keep going, man.
All right, well, make sure you do some homework. Watch roll bounce and what the hell ATL? Yeah. When they was doing all that ATL. When they was doing all that with Rashad and all that, make sure you watch that. So, but other than that, man, it was a good couple of weeks. This weather been good and bad too, because of the heat. But did you notice past couple of days the way it's been looking like outside, like hazy, like smokish outside?
Oh yeah.
They was talking about that. Then we got that crazy looking moon. The moon, it looked beautiful the other night. Right? I like the way it looked. Took a couple of pictures of it, but
it was like pink or something, right?
Yeah. It's certain days of this month, like coming up in the year, where they had I saw somebody had written down was going to be certain days, certain colors and stuff. But I don't know. It's the air. It's crazy, man. It's like we was in Cali, the way the smog and all that. I was looking at Cali and stuff like that. But I don't know. Mother Nature, man. When she want to show off, she shows off.
Show off.
But other than that, man, it's been a good summer, man. Summer's shooting by quick too. I know the kids don't want to hear that.
It's about to be August next week.
Yeah, I know the kids do not want to hear that. So I'm sorry for the children out there, but
it's time. Look, it's time. Look for the kids to go back to school.
Hopefully,
in person.
In person.
Well, you know what? Speaking of person, we supposed to be talking about these vaccines, right?
Yeah, because check now. Look, when we say in person, because I noticed we saw some numbers go up in California a little bit too, and we also saw some numbers go up in Japan because we was with the Olympics.
Yeah.
So it's been like a back and forth kind of thing with this vaccine when it came out, but now it's starting to heat up again because it's starting to affect big money. And we say big money, we talk about the NFL, and some things in baseball too over the past, like right after All-Star break and a little bit before All-Star break too, with certain players not wanting to take the vaccine.
So what do you think? I'm thinking once this thing gets approved by the FDA, they might say this thing is mandatory.
It may, but how long do you think the FDA is going to improve and get everything certified or what have you over the next couple of weeks, months? It's going to take a lot longer.
It's supposed to be longer, but who knows? If they say they might say, hey, look, 2 million people wasn't affected, so let's get this thing approved. Let's change let's just change it.
Yeah, possibility.
And say it's approved.
It's a possibility, but go ahead.
And that could push it to saying, hey, this is mandatory. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be, because I know right now what the NFL came out last week saying if there is any sort of scheduling conflicts as far as players coming in contact, anything like that, positive tests where games need to be postponed, they will not be postponed. They will be canceled. The game will be forfeited by the opposing team who had to, have the cancellation occur. And neither side will be getting game checks, meaning the players, the coaches as well, staff, everything. So that's been a big topic this past week because we're talking about a union when we talk about stuff like that. Players union. When we talk about the coaches, again, and the owners losing money too because we're talking about parking, we're talking about the food, beer, alcohol, everything. So that's been something that's been back and forth. Because
I think these teams, if it comes down the line, these teams, they might force they might say, hey, look, you have to take this.
Yeah, because we're talking about conflict.
You under contract.
And we're talking about more so conflict within the locker room. Because you may have one side getting it and the other side not wanting to. And we're not even talking about religious beliefs or anything like that. We're talking not even political stuff.
So
it could be
is there going to be an exemption?
I don't think so, because we're talking about too much money, and with football it's a condensed season. It's not like baseball or basketball where it's a lot of games.
How you feel about this whole thing with the vaccine?
For me, we talked about it before, it's your body. If you want to.
But now things is changing with this thing coming back. This with the
Delta stuff coming up.
This Delta, so
yeah. But like I said, when it comes to that, it's again show and prove thing for me. I'm not gonna put something in myself that's not gonna. I need to see some results more. For me personally, before I do it. But I know other people. To each his own. You do what you want to do. But when it comes to big money and stuff like that, it's different. Things get real different.
So what if your employer said, Jerome, you got to take this vaccine to come back to work.
Man, I had to get my union rep on the phone. Situation like that. That's what they for.
So if they say they don't have no control over this situation, this is coming from the top, and you have to take this.
Again, I get my union rep as far as something like that. If you have a job that's based outside of something like that, I feel for people like that. But for me, I'm getting my union involved because I got rights. I got rights. You know what I mean? I got to be able to earn money as well as I got rights for my body. I'm not putting something again in my body that I don't feel comfortable with. Because we talking about preconditioned people. Me personally, I have seizures, so
Yeah.
I don't want to put something in my body that may affect the medication that I'm already taking. That's helping me, because whatever you give me may hurt it, may block that or whatever. I don't know, but I'm not no doogie housing nothing like that. So, but it is what it is for people, man. And I know eventually it may come to that. But for right now,
Hey, what's going on, Tiana?
You.
What's going on? She said, hey.
But
She said, hey, honey, what's going on? She said.
honey. But for me, man, I like to think of people being able to control their own life. That's what I would like to think, because I don't like it. I don't like that.
I agree, man.
I want people to be able to control, because then we get that.
It's your body. It's your choice.
Yeah, we get that slave mentality.
Yeah.
But, it's crazy because I've been noticing going to stores, they say if you've taken your vaccine, you have to, you don't have to wear your mask. But if you do, if you haven't got the vaccine, you got to put your mask on. But I always that's crazy to me, because somebody's not going to tell the truth. They may feel uncomfortable putting the mask on. You know what I mean?
I just feel like they just making us feel like we divided. You took the vaccine.
Yeah, exactly.
Those who vaccinated, those who not vaccinated.
Because I'll be in the store and I'll have the mask on, and I've noticed people give me the look like, like bad Jew, bad Rome. Why don't haven't you gotten it done? But it's like, it's my right. You know what I'm saying? It's my right. If I want to do it, I don't have to do it. But I feel like it is dividing, because I talked to a guy I work with who's older. He's like in his late 70s, and he hasn't gotten it done. And he told me he's like just doesn't want to do it. And he's always says to me, and I always ask him, well, he has like bad asthma and stuff like that. And he said to me, something I just don't want to do. I don't take flu shots, and it's just something I don't feel comfortable with. And for me, it surprised me, because I'm like, he's older. He has preconditions to where if he was to catch COVID, he would really, really get sick. But I mean, to me, when I heard that, I'm like, like boom, man, that's a guy who is in an older bracket, and he's really taking a stand against something. So, again, man, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if your job forcing you, I feel for you.
Now, here's one thing that, like, one of the main reasons why, as far as the vaccine, I don't want to take it, right? When I was in the military, we had to take it every year. Every year they gave us the flu vaccine. I'm taking it. I used to get sick every single year, but once I got out the military, I got sick once. And I haven't taken the vaccine at all. I mean, as far as the flu.
The flu and everything like that?
And haven't been sick.
But now for you, being a truck driver, do you think that something like that may pop up?
For us, because we're not in a closed space, we're just alone, in the truck. And I can deal with my customers, I give them the paperwork, and I can go back in my truck, and they do what they got to do in my trailer.
Okay. Yeah, so I can understand that.
But I might be all right.
Yeah.
Now, if you're working in a building,
that's the thing. Yeah,
they
that's
might,
the thing for me.
they might say, "Hey, you got to do this."
Yeah, because I've noticed in different spots where I go to around the state, it's like a ghost town. Still, nobody's coming back to work. But when I talk to people, it's been their choice, and nothing's been set in stone. Like with the governor saying you got to come back to work. I just been hearing like Tuesday, Wednesdays, Monday, Wednesday kind of things like that. So again, man, it's been. When I look at what's been going on this past week, the NFL, that's where I think it's about to really get serious, because we talking about money, we talking about conflict within locker rooms, within organizations, owners who already lost a lot of money last year.
Yep.
Because they didn't have fans. Now we talking about fans being able to come back, watching live football, and now we seeing guys saying, I'm not going to do it. I saw DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver of the Cardinals. Probably, I'm not going to say the best. All right, we'll say top 3 best receiver in the league. He's talking about if they was to come to me and say it's mandatory, he would literally retire in his prime.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking in the fall, I think it's going to be some type of, they're going to say something. Because
I think so as well. I think they've already said it. That's a statement and a half right there.
Yeah.
You know, imagine
That's
if you're
why I
the
think it's
Cardinals
coming.
owner. You know, because I've looked at all the stuff that's been going on with the Cardinals. They talking like the Cardinals can be a Super Bowl team. And imagine if you're the owner and you read that and you're like, you know, like what? You know, like this the finally we here, and you know you about to fuck the whole thing up for all of us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Even if you might not, even if you support them, but I just feel like, damn man, like it's tough because you're putting a lot of pressure on people who not only make a lot of money, but they take care of their families, but as well they want their bodies. Their bodies make them the money. That's what they get their millions from their body. You know?
And there's actual doctors that don't want to take this thing.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I mean, I was online reading, I watch videos, and there's actual doctors that don't want to take it.
Don't want to take it, yeah.
So, you know, I mean, that...
Yeah, but that's that's gonna be with everything. That's gonna be with everything because you remember like the vegans and this
But they don't
person,
trust
that
it.
person.
I mean, they
don't
don't
trust
trust
it. Yeah, because I think everything for me it just was too fast.
Yeah, I mean...
It was too fast.
Yeah.
That was for me because I tell people all the time if you can come up with a cure or I'm sorry not a cure but a vaccine that quickly for something that pretty much put a clamp on the whole world. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with cancer? What's up with AIDS? What's up with everything? What's up with everything else? You know? But I don't know, man. I don't know. That's
now it's,
you know.
I mean, it got me second guessing it even more because about a week and a half ago, they knocked on our door.
Who knocked on your door?
The Department of Health.
Knocked on your door. Now, was it questionnaires? Because I heard about that. Questionnaires, okay.
Questionnaire.
Now, was it like a census thing?
Kind of, but they kind of knew that we didn't take the vaccine.
See, now that's something I read about that. Now
They knocked on our door,
now break it down to me.
and they asked my wife about the COVID vaccine. Would she like to take it?
Okay.
Would we like to take it?
Did they ask like how many people lived in the home and stuff?
I mean, I wasn't there, but I know. I mean, what she told me, you know.
Yeah, I understand. But for me, that's see, I don't like that. That's to me, that's like
So that
soliciting.
means-
That's
yeah.
soliciting, basically.
But I mean, look, I done got emails
Yeah, I got a lot all the time.
and I got a couple phone calls.
Okay.
So I know that they know who got the vaccine and who don't.
Yeah, yeah. You think so? You think it's like a list?
I think it is.
See now, what now? That's for now. I haven't got any phone calls. I get a lot of emails.
I got 2 phone calls and
Yeah,
I got
a lot of emails.
I got several emails.
Yeah, I get a lot of emails.
Yeah.
They started to take over the fake callers. What's the fake callers used to call people phone?
Oh, the scam likely.
Yeah, the scam likely. They
Yeah.
took those. You know what it is? That's probably the scam likely people. That's how they got jobs now. Them scam likely people got jobs from that right there. But I heard about that. But
Yeah.
I don't like stuff like that because to
So
me,
you knock on my
soliciting.
door,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
email me,
soliciting.
and you call. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Something- yeah, I mean,
something's not. Yeah, I know.
something ain't
I know.
right.
It's always it's a list out there of everything. You know that. It's a list out there of everything. It's a list of people who didn't get a driver's license, everything, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but-
all kinds of stuff.
There was a lot of stuff that passed. You know, I mean, we was around for it. But you knocking on my door for this vaccine? Why?
Yeah, uh-huh.
What's so special about this?
It's the money. It's money.
It's free. So what's the money?
Because I picked up a prescription earlier from Walgreens out of Hamilton, and I was feeling like I'm full when I'm standing there, and I'm thinking it was the line. I'm like, damn, that's the line. It's long. I'm gonna come back and get the script. So I asked my man. I'm like, what time does the spot close to get the prescription? He's like, it's right there. You can go. Nobody's in line. I'm like, the line is long. I don't want to cut anybody. It's the vaccine line. I'm like, damn, we talking 10, 12 deep of everybody waiting to get it done. But for me, when they was getting it done, they get the shot, they come out, and everybody's like happy, and I'm like, look, they looking at me crazy because they whipped their mask. The lady literally got the shot and whipped her mask off right in front of me. So I'm like, I felt kind of crazy.
You know something is look, this is my thing. I ain't no conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. When somebody say, hey, we'll pay you to do this,
Yeah.
yo, come on, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna pay you?
Yeah, because that's like some Liberty Tax man
Yeah.
type mess. Yeah, we're gonna pay you to stand out here with spin his damn
You get
sign.
free food if you take the vaccine and all.
Yeah. I heard a lot of stuff,
yo,
man.
Something
a lot
is,
of stuff.
I mean,
something's
I don't
up.
know,
Yeah,
something
something's
up.
up.
I mean,
yeah.
when you're offering that type of stuff, I mean, I question it,
Hey, I question it. I do. I understand.
and
that.
I don't want to put my health at risk.
And that's why I say with the
I mean, I
NFL
only got
thing.
one chance here.
Yeah,
I mean,
that-
you know, I mean,
yeah. And you
I
don't
take
want
it.
something like this
Yo,
to
I
hurt
take
you.
it. Yo, it might take me out.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's why I say the NFL thing is a big deal because it's starting to rise up. we're not talking about us, the regular guys. We starting to talk about this big money now.
Yeah.
Because it happened in baseball too. Baseball, we saw teams. I saw the Phillies team. My team. 50. It was 50-50. 50% of the team had the vaccine and 50% didn't, and they had the list, and they couldn't read the names, but some of the names got leaked. And then here we hear some things come out of the locker room, a little bit of bickering between the players saying, well, we're starting to win games, and then what happens? They start to win a couple in a row. 4 of the top guys got to come step back because they don't have the vaccine because 2 of the guys tested positive.
Look at during the finals. Look,
But who was it? Chris Paul?
Chris Paul.
Yeah, during the playoffs and stuff like that happened to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that affected them. So it's hurting.
And he was already
internal.
vaccinated.
He was already vaccinated. That's what I want to ask you. Yeah. What is that though? Is that I don't understand. Is it a positive or is it what is like if they got the vaccine?
Maybe he was around somebody.
Yeah, he might have been. Yeah, but I would think that would help you. You would be good. I would think. But I'm not no scientist with it, doctor, anything like that. But it's always going to be this side against that side with something. Nobody ever agrees anything in this country ever. So. When I look at this, to me, it's just real serious. It's crazy serious, and I don't want to put myself in jeopardy, but I'm just seeing so much money on the table now. It's going to affect so much money on the table because we already went through this last year with sports, where so much money was lost because this country depends on sports heavy more than they want to really admit it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things, man, where it's either you do or you don't. But now it's about to be you better. It's about to turn into you better. And once you really start affecting that money 2 years in a row, that's not going to happen. You're not going to affect that bread 2 years in a row for the world. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. But, hey, and speaking of Chris Paul, shout out to Chris Paul, man. I feel for you, brother.
Let me give him a hand clap.
Yeah, for real. Because you know how they show that walk back? That walk back, bro.
I felt bad for him.
Bro, I wanted to just be like, you're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying?
I felt bad for him, man.
Yeah. But somebody has to win, somebody has to lose.
Yeah, man. But you got to think about this. 16 years.
Yeah.
Just imagine, you wait 16 years to get somewhere, and it don't happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's the game, though. That's why they play the game, man.
Yeah.
And they had a chance. They had their chance. I saw that's that record they had for him. He's like, 0-something, a whole lot.
Yeah,
when he got
that's
a
what I'm saying.
chance to win a game, when he has to get a chance to win a series, when he's up.
So what you think? He gonna end up doing? Is he gonna stay with the Suns or he gonna end up?
It's a lot of money on the table, man. We talking about 44, 45 million if he stays, Ree's up.
He's 36 years old.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Beat the hell, body beat up.
What you got? 2-3 years left?
Yeah, it depends on where you go though. It depends on what team you go to, because if you were to stay in Phoenix, you carry the load a lot as far as like controlling the tempo of the game. But if he was to go to a Knicks, a Lakers team, well, I think if he goes to the Knicks, he kind of would do the same thing too. He would really be controlling them, everything with them. But I heard a couple things with the Lakers, maybe like a sign and trade. I heard some stuff with the Heat too. I heard some stuff with the Heat. Pat Riley. Pat Riley he'll find a couple of mil anywhere to get a guy.
I think for year 17 coming in, I think he should go with Lakers.
Yeah, I can't believe you said that, but yeah, it had to be a sign and trade though for the money to match up.
It's his best chance.
His best chance. Why is that though?
Well, you know who over there? He got
Anthony Davis.
He got Anthony Davis there.
He got Anthony Davis. He got the son. Who else over there though?
LeBron James.
LeBron James play for the Lakers. That's crazy. That'll work then. That'll work. But it had to be a sign and trade. It had to be a sign and trade because it has to. It had to be a sign and trade because he's making too much money because you can't leave $44, $45 million on the table. If you playing at that level. If you want a ring and you really believe in this thing, you take a pay cut.
He's already rich.
Yeah. I hear you. But in order for that to happen, he would have to take a big pay cut and they would need a little bit more. You think those three can get it done? They would need a whole lot of stuff around them because they're already going to lose a couple of guys. They're trying to give it to Kuzma right now.
Yeah.
I heard Carmelo Anthony's a definite, probably going to happen to come over there to the Lakers. I heard about that one, because Melo, the money thing with Portland. So, and Dame, I heard a couple stuff with Dame too. But but before we even get any further with
trying
that,
to make the Avengers over there, huh?
Yeah. Before we get any further, let me get a hand clap. for Giannis and the Bucks, Milwaukee Bucks.
50
because
points.
50-point
50
closeout
points, yeah.
MVP performance in Game 6 brought the team back from down 2-0.
50 points. Man.
Because he did not look like he was even going to show up
20 wait,
to the finals as he hurt his knee.
24 years old, right?
I believe so. 24. He's young. Either way, he's youngin'. He's a youngin'.
Yeah.
Still got a whole lot of
50
time to
points.
go. Yeah, 50-point closeout performance. He already put up a 40 to 50-point game early in the playoffs.
And he was injured.
Yeah, he got hurt. Early in the playoffs. Right
Game
before.
one. No.
It was game one. The series before that one. The series before that one. He got hurt in the Hawks series, and it looked like he was done. I mean, literally done. I didn't think he was going to play game one. He was out there doing warming up, and the next thing you know, he played. So I heard a couple of things during the playoffs, during the finals, with Perkins, who always running his mouth, saying Middleton was Batman and really, Giannis was Robin. So I hope that got put to bed, that, Middleton definitely came through.
Yeah, he did.
He came through. He carried him a couple of times in the fourth quarter in the series. But Giannis, man, that was a throwback finals to me, because he starts with Milwaukee, he gets the ring, and because he could have left, man. He could have left like 2 years ago.
But I seen the
up.
post he made in 2014.
Yeah, yep.
Saying that he's gonna stay with them.
Yeah, he's gonna
pretty
stay.
Much.
That he wanted to ride it out and bring one. The first championship they got since Elgin Baylor and Lou Alcindor, and that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. To anybody who don't know, so that's how long it's been.
40-something years ago.
Yeah, he was Lou Alcindor when they won that title. So, big shout out to him, man, in Milwaukee, man. I'm sad. I'm happy for him, but a little sad, because I thought my Sixers was going to be there. I feel like, if with him getting hurt like that, that would have been perfect for us. But Trey, George Jefferson Young got us. So,
which I was shocked.
Yeah, that was a big shock for everything. But
and we got football up next, right?
Yeah, camp already
next
started.
Month?
Camp started. Yeah, camp started for a couple of teams.
Yeah, we got the preseason coming up next month.
Yeah,
so.
short season. Short preseason, because we got 17 games.
Yeah.
This year, so we're gonna get 3 preseason games coming up this season. So that's gonna be interesting. That's fun, man. We're gonna see about that. See if Tom can do it again. Played on the MCL. Played on the torn MCL last year. They say that was the report.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was the report. He got surgery. He played on the entire season with a torn MCL. So, of course, Tom, he gotta put some a goddamn cherry on everything. I don't know, man. I believe he was hurt though. I don't know if it was torn, but you know how the football dudes is, man. Tom is Tom, man. Tom the GOAT. He the GOAT.
Yeah.
He the GOAT. You can't take it away from him. He the GOAT.
He is.
He the GOAT. But
yeah.
we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. It's gonna be real fun, especially with this divisions that we're gonna see. We got some retired players. I had to remind myself Drew Brees was retired. I'm like, I forgot all about that. So
what about Green Bay? What you think going on?
I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, man. Man. He gonna be there. He gonna be there.
You think they're gonna make a trade or?
Nah, he'll be there. This might be his last year, but he gonna be there this season. He got
retire
no choice.
or?
Nah. He'll. They're gonna work something out, but I don't think he's gonna be coming back next season. But this season, he waited too long, man. He waited too long to do anything as far as like making a move. He played his hand and shit. It was a wrap. There's nothing you can do after that. Once you played your hand, they didn't get rid of him. 2 months ago? So 2 months ago. So he's not going anywhere. So that's a definite for him. So, and what's crazy about, I heard somebody text me and told me that when Giannis winning it makes it better than LeBron winning Cleveland.
How?
That's what I couldn't understand. They was telling me
he's not even from.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell my man. I'm like, to me, LeBron don't owe Cleveland nothing no more. Once he got that, y'all good here. Hey,
I brought it home.
I left.
Now I'm gonna go do what I want to do.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go do what I want to do. Now he texted me that and said that he felt like that was a bigger thing. Milwaukee was bigger because he got drafted there. But I'm like, he's not even from that. He's not even from the country. He's not even from around. He's from here. So but and that was a crazy thing, because in that draft, shout out to Will Jackson. He reminded me that was the draft that Anthony Bennett was the number 1 pick. He was with Cleveland. I don't even think Anthony Bennett's in the league no more. So
no, he's not.
That just shows you gotta find in the NBA, man. It's tough to really get that guy. Yep. And you can get that guy and have him and not even realize it. And then you got to look at Giannis.
You see how much he weighed?
He looked like he was like 14. Like he was 14, right? Yeah, right. That's crazy. He looked like a
they showed the picture,
person.
right? Yeah, I was like.
And that just shows you he matured, he stayed. He had a chance to leave. $258 million don't hurt, because he signed a Supermax too. But, when I saw that, man, I was like, that's a throwback championship. He was right there with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that
Right.
was dope, man. It was dope. He got an all-star with him in Middleton. But, I mean, they had a team, man, like Brooke
at first
Lopez and stuff like that.
At first, they was clashing at first.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
It was like a Batman and Robin kind of thing. He
Yep.
was the alpha male, but
Yeah.
he showed he was the alpha by winning those MVPs. But Middleton cool though, man.
Yeah.
Middleton
Now
is
he good
that
now.
Middleton is that player that you need that can.
Sure, he ain't gonna be like how Scotty was.
Man, Scotty got emotional problems, man. Scotty, you seen that picture of Scotty lately, man?
Yeah,
Scotty got emotional problems, and every time I see him, he either smoking or drinking, and he got that look on his face. He got that that what's my man from Five Heartbeats? I
know you're talking about.
Yeah, he got that look on his face. Yeah.
Adam's apple.
Yeah, how does it feel to be me? You know what I'm saying? He got that every time I see him, man. So nah, he good. Scotty, man, you know, shout out to Luck. Luck used to always hit me with that in school.
Yeah.
He good, man. Scotty, Middleton straight, man. And what I like about that, if you Middleton, all you do is, why not? You stick with it. You stick with it because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're a Hall of Famer. You're a Hall of Famer.
That's true.
If you keep doing what you do, you know. And what I liked about that, they made a team. Because I always love, PJ Tucker was one of my favorite players. Lopez twins, him being on there.
And it's not a stacked team.
It's not a stacked team.
That's
hey.
That's one thing.
Indeed, true. Give him
Yeah.
a round of applause for that. It's not a stacked
Definitely.
team. But I like the fact that it was dope because of the coach, too. Because the coach, he used to be with the Hawks. The Hawks fired him. And he was able to beat the Hawks. And everybody was talking about if they had to win the championship for him to keep his job because, they had won so many games 2 or 3 years in a row. And he needed to win the title to keep his job. So that was dope, too. So it was a crazy season, and they got what they had to do. Is it a dynasty? I don't know.
In this era, I say it's possible.
It's possible,
It's
but
possible in this era because
in this
these
era,
guys
it's going to
are
be
not-
tough, man. I think it's going to be tough.
these guys are not playing like, okay, let's just say 82 game season.
Yeah.
The superstars are barely playing 50 games, man. They sitting out,
Yeah.
and no, I mean,
But when you say that, but for me, when I look at something like that, I think it's going to happen ready to go for the playoffs even more. But you're right, though. It do, because look what happened to Kawhi.
That's my thing. If you you're supposed to be, if you in the league, you're supposed to be trying to break records.
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, I understand the whole thing of saving your body and this and that, but you're supposed to be trying to break records.
Yeah, but these dudes not looking. They're looking to get titles now because they think titles.
So it's all about money and just
titles.
a title.
Yeah, it's not about. When I look at a dude like Curry, he can't help but break records because of what he do. When he's on the
that's
court,
what
he
I'm
can't
saying.
help but
There
break
are some
records.
guys like Westbrook.
Yeah,
That-
Lillard, the LeBrons who
Yeah.
go out there and play, no matter what people say. But then look at Kawhi. Kawhi, I've been saying it for the longest. He is not that same Kawhi Leonard he was with the Spurs. He definitely not the same Kawhi he was when he was with Toronto.
I always say he lazy. I mean, that's my thing. Every time somebody tell you, I say he lazy.
I'm not gonna say he lazy. It's just that I think he got so good getting the titles with the Spurs in Toronto where they baby him. He gets what he wants. He gets what he wants. If Kawhi don't want to play, Kawhi don't play. He's that type of dude where he probably talks about himself in third person anyway. Like Kawhi's not playing today. You know what I'm saying? So because you saw they was in the prime position too to get past Phoenix, and he winds up. They said it was a knee sprain. I knew he had popped that ACL when it happened because it just looked like it. It looked like one of them ACL things where nobody really touches you. You like make a little turn, but but that's why I think the reason I say I don't think it might be a dynasty because I think a team like a Brooklyn, a Sixers team,
Next
these
year
teams,
they
they might
step
re
up
up.
next
They're
year.
gonna re up. You know what I'm saying? Because I think
They better, man. I mean,
Yeah.
because they had.
This was one of them years where anybody could have won it. Because I really thought Utah was going to win it. I mean, man, you was talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
Utah looked unbeatable. And that's why I say, like, even with Phoenix, man, like Phoenix went from the 15th seed to the finals. Now, if Chris Paul leave, they might go, I'm not going to say the 15th seed, but they might fall down a little bit, man. Because I just think Chris Paul, he might.
If he leave, yeah.
If he leaves.
Because there's numbers out there that shows wherever Chris Paul goes, the team has a 20-plus win
Jump.
jump. Yeah.
Yeah. But see, I think.
And That's good.
But he got to spread the wealth because them other boys got to get paid. Ayton got to get paid. Ayton coming up on his rookie deal. So
You see what he did in Game 6?
I saw that, but see, Chris Paul was breaking down some too. And then Ayton, I think when you look at a dude like Ayton, they're not doing nothing without Ayton being on the team. So you got that boy got to get paid. He's a number 1 draft pick from 4 years ago. He coming up on it. Book gonna get read up eventually too. You know, Book already signed a Supermax, so that's something too. You know, but it's everybody's not Tom Brady. Tom Brady says, "I got my money. You guys go ahead and get your money." But I don't. If you Chris Paul, do you leave that much bread on the table? You know, them State Farm commercials pay, but they don't pay 40 they don't pay $44 million a year in one season. We talking about. So it's going to be tough, man.
Shout out, man. I heard he was a billionaire now.
Yeah. First active
active NBA player.
Yes, active. Because if I said it,
a billionaire.
I said it to somebody at work, and they almost bit my head off because they said Michael Jordan was the first player, which he was, to reach a billion. But LeBron's the first active player. So when you look at Bron doing something like that, man, that's off the court stuff as well. On the court stuff.
He's been in the league since he was
03?
17?
Yeah, 03. Yeah, been in the league
17.
Since 03,
He's like 36 now?
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, man, big shout out to him.
Watch Space Jam?
Nah.
You ain't seen it?
I'm good.
I watched it last Sunday.
I heard it was a big commercial. One big commercial.
Nah, it was good, man.
But was it better than the first one? MJ?
I'm a Jordan fan, so I'm definitely going to say.
What was it better than Like Mike with that Bow Wow with the snake?
Oh yeah,
was it better than that? That bullshit. But now it was good though. Was it good?
Yeah. It was good. It definitely was good.
Yeah, I might check it out. I just heard it was one big commercial.
No, it was good.
Everybody was in it though, right? Everybody was in it, man. Yeah, that's what I heard. It was like everybody was mad cameos and stuff like that.
It wasn't his real family in there.
Nah, it wasn't, right?
Yeah. It was some actors in there.
Okay,
somebody that played as his wife and
High Life. Bradshaw said, and it was dope because he said Wood Harris was in it from The Wire. He was like his coach or some shit like that.
Wood Harris. Oh yeah.
Wood Harris has been in every movie. Space Jam, coaching LeBron kids. Mm-hmm. He told Bobby Brown and them how that little move in the New Edition joint. He was in every movie, man. So shout out to High Life. He pointed that out to me yesterday, but. I don't know, man. I'm gonna watch it because I love the first Space Jam. I love the way, you know, and
it wasn't better than Space Jam 1, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. Yeah. And it's sad though, man, because if he wasn't in his current situation, he probably could have put a dope record out for Space Jam 2. Because I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly was one of the.
You know what? I don't want to talk about R. Kelly right now because.
I heard he got some new charges, right?
That's what I was about to say. I just seen some more news in the headlines.
Is it bad?
It wasn't little girls this time. It was boys.
Oh, man. See, we ain't got to get into it.
Yeah, so, with them charges there.
Yeah, he might.
And they, it's
getting bad,
from
man.
From what I've read, it's looking pretty, it's looking bad right now.
Like, get him out of here. He not even with us no more. Yeah, all right, man. We ain't got to get into Kels, man. So, but man, I'm gonna check it out. I might check it out though.
Yeah. It's a good family. show, man.
Yeah. I might check it into it.
But son will like it.
Yeah, we gonna see.
Daughter like it. No, he'll like it, man.
Yeah. But we got in 2 weeks. We got something that you might have to put the kids away for.
Yes. Because
we got a versus battle that I when you shot me the text and you showed it to me first. So hit us with it, man. So
we're going to talk about this a little bit this week.
Yeah, we're going to get to a little something.
But, next week, because it's supposed to headline, on that Tuesday or something like that?
I believe so. Yeah. I got to double check the date. But we'll have more with the date. So plus, people going to know. We not, Ciroc and Swizz ain't giving us no money, so we ain't got to have no
You know what? I don't
date.
drink Ciroc, but next week I'm going to have some.
Okay, all right. Uh-oh.
Have some on the table.
Hey, Biddy, man. He don't drink it, so...
Have some on the table.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna have it on the table, man. We're gonna have it on the table, but it's the Locks.
Locks versus versus Dipset.
Dipset, live from Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
They doing it big.
First time ever at arena.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be doing it on
on
Instagram.
A lot of platforms, yeah. Now I'm sorry. It's
Triller too, right?
Yeah, it's either the Garden or the Hulu Theater, something like that. I think it's the Hulu Theater. I believe. I'll double check. But again, we'll get into it more.
Yeah.
But it's going to be on Instagram, of course. Triller.
That's going to be big, man.
Yeah, it's going to be on there as well. It's big because it's 2 rap groups that
from
our era. And that also pretty much are involved in this era of music right now too.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
talk about Cam. We
Yep.
talk about the whole Dipset and the Locks too, because Kiss
Yeah.
is everywhere. We see Styles with his Juice for Life and him and his wife and stuff. He's everywhere too.
And he got 3 juice bars. Now.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know he had 3.
Yeah, he got 3 with more on the way. I heard he trying to get international over, trying to get over the pond too, over to England.
Yeah.
And he's been going back and forth with with Jimmy Jones all week. We've been seeing some crazy memes, crazy lives between them two back and forth.
This is the first time that I ever seen, as far as the promotion
Uh-huh.
for the verses. This been heavy, man. I mean, they've been doing this like they.
But they've been
putting
putting it out themselves. They've been doing it back and forth.
Yeah, I mean
And,
that's what I
yeah.
like. I mean,
Yeah, I like it like that too.
that's how I
'cause
know that this thing is going to be huge.
it's friendly competition.
Yeah.
Friendly competition. Because I was listening to the radio and they were talking about, is this going to start something? It's not going to start
No.
nothing, man. This is all friendly.
They're all friends.
Friendly banter.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they want to know who's the best. They want to know who has the best 20 songs out of the two. And for me, I think it's going to be the Locks. I think. But
I say
we see the
Dipset
rules. The
because
rules
of-
is crazy. Because your brother broke the rules down
Yeah.
all week for people. Because a lot of people try to make their own rules.
Yeah.
But you got Dipset?
I got Dipset.
Now, when you say you got Dipset, why would you give me one reason why you got Dipset?
Well, because Dipset, like they were known globally. You know what I mean? Like Locks is known. I think Locks fan base is mainly on the East Coast.
okay.
But the as far as Dipset, they're known from
And all over
Jersey,
the world.
New York, all the way over to Cali, and
All
I mean,
across the pond too.
and across the pond. Yeah,
Yeah, because I had somebody tell me that it's not as if the Locks aren't known. It's just that Kiss and Styles, more so Kiss, stands out all the time more. So people tend to forget, like, oh yeah, damn, he a part of the Locks.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's what somebody was telling me. It's not that Sheik is not a good rapper, because I think Sheik is a good rapper. I think Sheik don't got hits or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
but
he's a good rapper.
when he gets on, he gets on. But then
Yeah.
when you look at Dipset, it's weird because Jimmy's good. You know what I'm saying? But I look at Cam and then I look at Santana. Santana was on fire at one point.
Yeah.
But and then when I look at Jimmy been putting out some stuff a lot lately though. So when you look at the three of them together, I can understand where you're coming from. But I just think when we talk about the rules and what the rules are, the verses, I got to go with the Locks, man. I got to.
I look at the records / the influence.
Yeah. Okay. I applaud yourself for that. I like that with the influence. I like that. I like that.
Because think of when Dipset,
Mm-hmm.
I'm give a small rate thing, right? From 04, let's say 04 to 08, right? They made you get a chirp phone, right?
Everybody.
Yo,
do
they
a
had-
lot of
man,
stuff, man. Pink.
Think about this, yeah.
The Pink with
Pink.
Killer.
Painting your boots and
Yeah.
your jeans and
When they did the track with Master P
they
over.
did,
That was crazy. How they did the Master
because
P track over.
hip hop ain't just music.
Nah,
it's
not.
also
It's culture.
It's culture,
Yeah,
So it's like fashion, and Dipset bought a lot
A lot of stuff.
as far as fashion.
Because when you look at the mixtapes, because I thought we was going to see a Dipset versus G Unit.
Yeah.
I thought that's what was going to happen. But when you look at the mixtapes, because when you look at the Locks and G Unit, they were two groups that really did that whole mixtape thing. And Dipset and G Unit. I'm sorry, Dipset was putting out mixtapes after mixtapes because Cam was hot then, man, with the music. He did Paid in Full around then. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what somebody say to you. What somebody got for you?
Oh, now I was reading some of the comments.
So yeah, it's like when I see that.
Money, power, respect.
But see
that-
when you
you
talk
don't think
about
that
the
was
rules, man.
That was the biggest commercial record for. I'm talking about the Locks as a whole.
Yeah, because it was everywhere. That shit was everywhere. All About the Benjamins, everywhere.
Okay.
To me, yeah. Okay, I think All About the Benjamins probably was more.
Yeah,
That was more
okay.
anyway, because that was. I see that on movies.
As a whole group.
Yeah, but then
That
you
was
just said
their
it again.
biggest
What you
two.
just said before, though. I was reading. Michael Strahan was talking about the verses on Good Morning America because he said that was. I hate talking about him, but that was when the Giants won the Super Bowl when Ballin' came out with Jimmy.
Yeah.
That was the song that was their team theme the whole playoff run.
Yep.
Every time they got a sack, they was doing a little balling thing. So
Yeah.
Even though, shout out to Max B, shout out to Big Avell, even though he wrote that.
24 Hours to Live.
Yeah.
But hey, that wasn't a full lock song.
But no. But see, that's the rules though. That's not a part of the rules. Is you can have that verse. You can have that verse be a part of it. That's the rules of the verses. Now you gotta remember that anything that you are a part of, you can play on the verses. It doesn't necessarily have to be a locked song. That's the rules. Now you got to when you talk to your brother, I want your brother, if your brother listening, send him the rules again because it's different. That's why I say the locks, because they got a lot of stuff outside of other things. But Dipset does too.
Yeah.
Because that first Dipset album alone.
Just think
got
about
some heat.
Cameron's first album.
Yeah. Cam,
If
period.
If you want to say,
Yeah. Cam, period. Cam got some shit, period. So I think it's like a Cam versus. That's why I say it's Cam versus Jada. It's Jimmy versus Styles.
Please don't say.
And then it's Sheik versus Santana.
No.
If you think about it, but of course, I mean, when you think about that, Santana probably would be the victor. But when you think about the rules, I don't know. That's why it's funny. That's why the Styles and Jimmy shit is funny to me. That's why it's real funny to me because those two, I think Styles would eat them alive in the booth.
Stack 5 said that. Hold up.
What we got?
No, they ain't got no super team.
Who?
The Bucks.
The Bucks? Nah, hell no. If the Bucks got a super team, tell me. If you say Middleton and Giannis, that's it. And Middleton just got on. And if it wasn't for Giannis, Middleton would not be no All-Star. Because you think Middleton can carry a team? So what? No. Hell no. He would. Hell no. He cannot carry no team.
That's why Wishing had to come back. We knew it was 2-0 when he was. I mean, when he was 100%.
And you know, I'm sorry, Drew Holiday. If it wasn't for Drew Holiday locked Chris Paul down.
Hold up. That was the other way around. The first few games.
Nah, the first few games, it was, Chris Paul, they was hot. The first 2 games in the series, that was it. After game 2, it was a wrap for the Suns. They could not, they was done. And Drew Holiday locked Chris Paul down for them last 4 games, man.
Yeah.
The stats is there, man. He was tired as hell. He couldn't do shit in the fourth quarter. He got like an ejection shot for that one last game. He had that one last good game in him. Man, that was it. And what we always said before, we were just talking about it. All Phoenix had to do was win one game in Milwaukee out of that 3 and 4, and they couldn't do it. They could not do it. Once that series came down to 2-2, it was.
I was telling you,
Milwaukee life.
I mean, look, I kept telling you. I said, "Yo, Phoenix."
Yeah, but once you let Giannis get back into it, that team get back into it, it was a brand new series, and the better player, the top tier player, he overpowered the team.
Yeah, he overpowered
because what was it, game 5? Game 5, I believe, where Book had them 5 fouls. Where if Phoenix would have won that game, but that thing with the overtime, I think it was the overtime, I believe, and Book almost hit that game winner, that whole series would have been different because Book should have fouled out of the game. So it just happened the way it did, man. Yeah. But anyway, man, Milwaukee is not a super team because you're telling me Brook Lopez is a top 10 center in the league, maybe shooting the ball from the corner wise, but nah, they're not a super team. Nah. I love Tuck. They lost that. I can't think of my man, number 24. I don't even know who the hell he was. But nah, they're not a super team. Nah, by no means. Nah. But they may have guys want to come over now because they won that title. Guys may want to take some veteran minimums to come over there and grab on to Giannis. Giannis might turn into the LeBron. He might be the new LeBron. You never know. So, but it's too damn cold in Milwaukee, man. Anybody going up there, man?
Yeah, anybody going
up there. But like you said, man, this verse is gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope, man. Because I think we're gonna see a lot of characters. Because they all characters. Jimmy's a character. Cam's a character. I think Joel's off probation, so he might be able to wild out a little bit. I think he off the ankle monitor, so he might be able to wild out a little bit. So I want to just see some of that. I just want to see some of our era. To me, I want to have a little bit of fun. I hope Puff don't be there, man. It's a rock.
No.
But I hope he don't try to, because you never know, man. They play all about the Benjamins. He might dance. He can't help it. He might.
I think it's gonna be like a concert.
Yeah, I believe it is. Right? It's basically a concert. Yeah. So it's gonna be probably the best one, because I think, like I said, the personalities, man, alone. I think that's what's gonna make it good. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. But I haven't heard any more after this one. But this one, you're gonna have to do a whole lot to top this one.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to really come like some West Coast veterans to top something like this. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it, and we get to see Cam and everybody, and I think a lot of people might pop up. I was telling your brother, I think it'll be crazy if Mace pop up and he do 24 Hours to Live verse, and Cam don't even know. That'd be crazy.
You know what?
That'd be crazy right there.
That might,
That'd be crazy because you know how Kiss and you know how Styles and them is, man. Just to fuck with Cam and them a little bit. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I want to see who's gonna be there. Swizz. I think Swizz gonna be DJing. He gonna be DJing it. I believe.
Yeah, he got to.
Yeah, he has to DJ this one.
Heat makers.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to, man. So I think it's gonna be fun. Harlem gonna be crazy in there, crazy. Because I was reading an article when they was talking about what you were saying as far as culture. Because without Dipset, we got ASAP Mob.
They influence a whole
Pro
culture,
Era
man.
boys, the Pro Era crew. And ASAP, they from Harlem. The whole ASAP mob, they from Harlem. So they always talk about that. Always Ferg, he always talk about stuff like that. How, they wanted to, they pretty much got the idea.
Yeah,
to be, to
Locks,
be down like that.
I mean, I always love the Locks, but I think overall Dipset is known.
Yeah, because of the movement. Shout out to ASAP Yams, man. Rest in peace to him, man. He was the man who started it for the ASAP mob, and he, Ferg and him always talked about that's pretty much they cultivated everything through them. Do want to be like Dipset, Pro Era boys too. Like I said, they, wanted to be just like Dipset, and they was all a part of that group too. So, it was crazy. It was good, man. It was good, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. 'Cause I want to see some fun, man. I want to see some fun. I know a lot of people like to see the R&B, but I don't like to see the R&B doing the verses, man. I think the verses is more for the hip hop, the rap, man, because we get to see the energy. The energy be a whole lot better because the energy for this is gonna be good. That's what I'm looking forward to. So we're gonna see, man. But just a little taste this week. Next week we're gonna really get into it. We can probably have some music with them too. Might have some people here too who want to talk about it because we're gonna have some different opinions. Because I know a lot of people I heard was talking Dipset more than I thought.
Yeah.
More than I thought. You're not the first person who was going with Dipset.
Yeah, because their fan base is huge, right?
Yeah, yep. Because a lot of people don't. I don't know. A friend of my my son friend, he never really heard a lot of Locks music.
That's what I was about to ask you. I was like,
he heard a Kiss more.
You gotta separate as far as the age brackets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Who knows who?
Yeah. He told me. He said, I don't really know Locks music because you'll let a kid listen to a Locks song. And you be like, oh, who is that? Who's that? Who rapping with Jadakiss? That's Jadakiss featuring somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's different though, because I know I'm a Styles and Kiss dude when they rap back to back. I love that. So it's gonna be fun because I think that's what's gonna throw everything over the top. We finally gonna get to see those Styles and Jadakiss back to back rapping songs in person. So that's gonna be something that's gonna make it a little bit doper. So like I said, we're gonna get to it more next week, man. So, just good one this week, though, man. It's a real good one this week. Real good one. So it's going to be different, man. I'm looking forward to it. So
yeah, definitely.
If you like hip-hop, you want to watch this one. You definitely want to watch this one, for real.
Definitely.
For real. So we're going to have this Ciroc on the table. I don't know if he's going to be tapping this Ciroc. We're going to put it on the table. The bottom might be empty, but we're going to put it on the table, man. So I'm looking forward to that, man. If you like hip-hop music and you like that East Coast music, you're going to love this one. You're going to definitely love this one, man, for real. So
definitely, man.
We ain't got nothing else on the board for the day, right? We good?
That's it for the board, man.
Yeah, we good, man.
Next week, hit the same subject as far as that verses, man.
Yeah. And we're going to see how the week go, too, because the week, everything has something always going on, man. Yeah. Something always going on. So, man, we're going to try to link everything in together. And just pop up, man. When you see that live pop up, just hit it. Man. Come check us out.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
Episode
definitely.
14 and 15 next week.
Yeah.
We in the building.
All right, man. Everybody be good for the week, man. Stay blessed.
All right.